trail of terror. The LA shooter, his rampage, his escape, where he got the guns. Plus back to school, the new reality for a town shaken by school violence. In depth tonight, the first big presidential test. But is it for real? Is Bush unstoppable? And whatever happened to Elizabeth Dole? An NBC News exclusive, the world's most wanted terrorist. Now secret negotiations to bring him to trial. And my conversation with Nancy Reagan. What's the one memory that pleases you most?
That I married Ronnie.
From NBC News World Headquarters in New York, this is NBC Nightly News with Tom Brokaw.
Good evening. In this long year of shootings at schools and offices and cultural centers, we have learned how easy it is to slip through the network of laws and safeguards designed to protect society from gunshot violence. The case of Buford Furrow is the latest example. The man who has confessed to the Los Angeles hate crimes was well known for his racist views and his violent tendencies. And yet, more tonight from NBC's George Lewis.
A trail of targets. Buford Furrow marked up a map pinpointing Jewish institutions in the Los Angeles area, according to a prominent rabbi. Circles pinpointing the Museum of Tolerance at the Simon Wiesenthal Center, the University of Judaism, and one other location believed to be the Skirball Cultural Center.
We were immediately informed and asked by the LAPD and the FBI not to reveal the fact that we had been a prime target for this attack.
Another surprise development tonight. The weapon Furrow is charged with using in the murder of a postal worker originally belonged to a police department in Washington State.
It's extremely upsetting to find out that this gun may have been transferred somehow to an individual who certainly should not have had the weapon. How we could have stopped that, I wish I had an answer for how we could do it. I don't know that we can.
NBC News has learned the weapon, a Glock 26 handgun like this one, was deemed unfit for police work by the Cosmopolis Police Department, sold in 1996 to the Deneen Gun Shop in Aberdeen, Washington. From there to two private owners, and finally to another gun shop in Washington, where it may have been sold to Furrow last year. The question tonight, did Furrow, who was on probation this year on an assault charge in Washington State, fall through cracks in that state's criminal justice system? Lawyer Brian Levin teaches a university course on hate crime.
An extremist like Furrow would need very clear and detailed probationary supervision. This apparently wasn't done, and that's very unfortunate when we look at what the outcome was.
Furrow, who served jail time for pulling a knife on a staff member at this mental hospital last year, was let out on probation with this condition, that he was ineligible to possess a firearm until a court restored that right. The Washington State Department of Corrections requires probation officers to conduct surprise searches of probationers like Furrow, but in this case, the department admits ignoring that rule. As the investigation continues, one of the young victims of the Jewish Community Center shooting, 6-year-old Joshua Stepikoff, was released from the hospital this afternoon. His father saying there's no way to protect children from this sort of violence. George Lewis, NBC News, Los Angeles.
And one community that knows too well the painful cost of guns and violence is Jonesboro, Arkansas, home of that school that became a killing field when two young students systematically opened fire on their classmates. Now, a new school term is about to begin, and NBC's Frederica Whitfield joins us with the preparations. Frederica?
Good evening, Tom. When students begin classes here at Jonesboro